Sunny, but happy Monday. It's a Monday. We're off today, and it's just, you know when you step outside, the sun is shining and you're just walking by people and you know everyone's in a good mood? Like, that is the exact energy. But Jack came home at around like 8 a.m. today. He's like body tired, like he's so exhausted. So tonight we're gonna make pad see ew and curry at home. I live near in Williamsburg. There's this place, Tanoki Market. I'll take you with me. They have everything, like every niche item you could ever need. They're amazing. And their pre-made sushi is insane. Like, I'll get this for lunch sometimes. Ugh, so good. I could spend hours in that store. And like, I love grocery shopping. I find it so relaxing. Like, I could spend hours by myself just like looking at labels, discovering new brands. Like, it's so relaxing to me. But especially in Asian market, there's just so much to discover. Like, it's truly endless. And I'll show you what I got. I feel like I didn't get any like fun snacky things. It's mostly just like practical things that I'm actually going to use. But I definitely need to go. I feel like that could be a fun video, like getting a bunch of different snacks and doing a little taste test. This is fairly boring. Okay, don't think less of me. Peeled garlic, it's just easier. It's not that much more expensive, and the only thing about these is they don't really last that long in the fridge, so I only buy this when I know I'm gonna be cooking a recipe like day of or the next day, or else like they get kind of gross and mushy. How cute are these baby bok choys? I'm gonna do this on the cast iron. Frozen edamame. I used to eat this as a snack like every single day after school as a kid. Like, it's such a nostalgic snack for me. Bean sprouts, I'm gonna do like a bean sprout salad. Miso, rice vinegar, ginger, like really refreshing. Scallions, broccoli, why not? I don't think I'm gonna make a curry tonight, but if I were to make a curry, how nice is this? Just like a frozen cubed pumpkin, because cutting a squash or a pumpkin is such a bitch, but it's so nice to have them in dishes. So again, just make your life easy. I thought these looked fun just to have, save for a rainy day, a gluten-free plant-based dumpling. I think they're just like filled with veggies and stuff, but so fun. If you're gluten-free, like I never get to have dumplings, so this is such a treat. I mean, the star of the show. This is literally why I go there. They have these fresh made like same day rice noodles, like the extra wide ones that you get in a pad see ew at a restaurant. Amazing. I'm so excited. Jack's home. You can't see him, but he's a little loaf on the couch, and the cooking has begun. With the pad see ew, I'm gonna make a little bean sprout salad. Bean sprout salad is the best, but people don't realize you have to blanch the bean sprouts so they're not so crunchy and like it should be like a soft texture. So I'm gonna blanch them for like 40 minutes, and then I'll dress them, and then I'll let them chill in the fridge while I make the noodles. Water. Woo! She's blanched and she's gorgeous, and I just chopped up some garlic and scallion. I'll add that to the bowl, probably just with like some rice vinegar, a little bit of sugar and soy sauce, and that'll kind of hang out while we make the noodles. I just added some red pepper flakes. I don't know why it tastes so salty. There's honestly not that much soy sauce in there, but just like a really dominant flavor. But I'm gonna cover this and I'll let this chill in the fridge. Okay, we're starting on the noodles. The key with the noodles is you add the physical noodles last. We're doing all of the elements kind of first, and then at the last second we add the sauce and the noodles, and that's kind of what brings it all together. You can really do this like with like any vegetables you have in the house. The recipe that I use, it's by Recipe Tin Eats. Who knows? But I start with carrots, garlic, and ginger. Let's get this out of the way now. This is not a traditional recipe. This is just like definitely like a pad see ew inspired dish. I'm definitely not following it along exactly, just like based upon what I like and what I have in the house. I'm also gonna add these baby bok choys. Look how cutie these are. The recipe calls for chicken, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of tofu. I think I'm gonna do this in the air fryer. I think it comes out best in there. Like, if you want a really crispy tofu, I like to coat it in cornstarch, but again, I don't have that. But I do have potato starch, so I think I'm gonna try that and just, we'll see how it goes. Okay, all the cooked vegetables and the egg are set aside along with the sauce, which is just soy sauce, honey, rice vinegar. The little broccolis are in, and then it's finally It's time to add the nude. Oh, don't these look crazy? But they come ready to go, so like you don't have to cook them or boil them or anything, which is the best. I try to split them a little bit, but they will split on their own when you cook them. And I'm about to add the tofu, which actually came out really good. Okay, it looks so bomb. And I always serve it with a little lime wedge. Morning. I slept in. I didn't sleep in. I was just laying in my bed until like 8:45, and I need to be in the office at 9:30. This is the privilege of living so close to my office, like a 10-minute walk, so I can push it to the point where it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be pushing it this hard. But unless I have like an in-person meeting with a client or something like that, it's pretty casual. Like I can go in, like I can easily wear like light makeup, sweater, and jeans, and it's no big deal. Like I don't need to get super dressed up. Cold brew for the road. I'm so addicted. This is a problem. I'm not only like reliant on cold brew to start my day, I'm reliant on cold brew like to take a shit. We need to turn it around. I'm moving way too leisurely. It's 9 now, but so long as we're out the door by 9:20, I feel good about it. So I'm just gonna do some really quick makeup. This is the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. This is their new gel. It's kind of like a combo of the dip brow they used to make and their other gel. This stuff is sensational. And it also comes in a mini if you don't feel like buying the big right off the bat just to see if you like it. But go into Sephora, try the mini. The way that this just like holds up my brows all day, and I know they're not gonna move. I know it's not gonna develop like a weird, almost like a boogery white cast. Like I really love and trust this product. I'm not really in the mood for a full V, so I'm gonna do the Kosas BB Burst. And I just put this on top of bare skin. Because it's a tinted moisturizer, it doesn't react well with skin prep. So all my friends who prep their skin normally and then put this on top, it all started pilling. Oh, I forgot sunscreen. Fuck. Like, see how this has like really nice light coverage and just made me look like a human being? It's such a great product. And it's kind of like an all-in-one because it's a moisturizer. I don't have to worry about doing skincare in the morning. It's just like bang bang. Perfect for like this kind of scenario where I'm out of fucks to give. Little Kylie concealer on the under eye. And then this is a new banger for me. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss in Hey Honey. This formula is so similar to the Say Sun Melt. It's ridiculous, and it's like a quarter of the price. Right after work, I'm going to an event with Ann Taylor Loft. It's so funny. I don't know how the hell I've gotten in with them, but like every time they've had an event for the past few months, they always invite me, and they put on the most stunning events. And what I love the most about Loft, they know their customer. I feel like so many brands that older women love are trying so desperately like to be a Gen Z brand, but like every time I go to their events, half the creators there are over 40. Like they know their customer, and it makes me feel so good inside. All the over 40 influencers, sweet as can be, like always say hello to me, just like good people. It says so much about a brand, like who they invite to the event and who they decide to like associate themselves with, because like not everyone is super nice. I always have a really good time at these. I feel really lucky to be included. The event, it's like a spring preview, but they're giving mani-pedis. I was like, say less. And then how cool is this? The comedy spot in Chicago, Second City, that like most SNL cast members, not these cast members that we have now, like the OG cast members like Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, opening in Brooklyn. Me and Jack are going to that tonight. And to top off this epic Wednesday, I have my rec volleyball team tonight. Yeah, me and my camp friends were doing that again. So that's how we'll end our night, at a 10:15 volleyball game. Why? Little closest cloud set. This is the Say Glow Sculpt in Peach little blush moment. I know this looks like very incomplete, but I always do mascara and my lip last. I don't know if everyone else does that. The color of my lip is always influenced by what I'm wearing, so I'm just gonna hold out. It is unseasonably warm for February. I just checked the weather. It's almost 60 degrees out. It's a spring preview, so I always try to dress in theme or kind of match the energy of where I'm heading. But I have this little top. I need to stop. Oh my god, I was talking about this on TikTok the other day. Do you feel like you call everything little in your life? I don't really know where that came from, but it's an addiction and it's kind of ridiculous. I only really notice it because I edit myself talking. I look back. It's not only that like and are a problem, it's an epidemic, me calling every item little. So if you notice me doing that, just call me out. This top from Madewell, it's almost like a dry fit material. It's lovely. It kind of gives me chessy vibes, which is what we're going for today. Like, I think the brief is eclectic art teacher. We're just gonna lean into that. I have this necklace from Shop Spicy Dan. I wear them a lot more than I thought that I would. Like when I initially bought this, I was like, oh, like how often am I gonna reach for blue? A lot. A lot, apparently. Put that on. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. And I'm gonna layer it with my Susan Alexandra olive necklace. It took everything inside of me not to call it a little olive necklace. Like it's exhausting. I love this. I love this way more than I thought I would. And I'm just adding a little bit of this Kylie liner. God damn it, Kylie. Cappuccino and a little bit of clear gloss from Terra 28. Shit, we gotta go. I'm gonna bring my blue light glasses just for work, but I know it's a little costumey. Sometimes you just gotta lean in. Like, this shit is fun. This is why we get dressed. Wait, you like the Grateful Dead?
Shut up.
Me too. Just had a quick costume change and touched up my makeup from the day. I feel like normally when I touch up my makeup, it doesn't look really good, but I think it looks better than it did this morning, which never happens, but we're going to the comedy show. I'm so excited. This place is so close to us that like, if this is good, like this is game changing. It's kind of right by, kind of between Bath House and Brooklyn Bowl. And I got a hot day.
We are here and we are so excited that you are part of the opening celebration tonight.
That was amazing. Haven't he'd that hard in a minute.
No idea what to expect.
We had no expectations, but I think made it even better.
Caroline wanted to sit front and center, and I was like, no fucking shot we're gonna get called on.
Because I wanted to see you get called up.
I honestly thought it was gonna be more like stand-up.
It was more like sketch comedy.
Sketch and improv, but they did call on the guy literally sitting directly in front of me.
And he had to dance. 8:30 now. I need to hype myself up and keep myself like moving and limber because for my 10 for 15 volleyball game. I'm also slurring a little bit because I had 2 martinis. But it's okay.
Be a star on the court.
I'm gonna be a star on the court. I feel like it might actually help me perform better. I won't overthink. I won't dodge. I'll just
Don't
spike. We're going to pick up the best sushi. Kyoto.
All of New York.
And all of New York. We've sowed a lot of oats when it comes to shitty sushi in Brooklyn, and we keep coming back to Kyoto. It's so good. We're gonna pick that up because it's quicker. Hype me up, and then I got the big game. You really ruined the ASMR there.
It adds to it.
A little basic, but we did salmon avocado, a little spicy mayo, and then spicy crab, and then two miso soups. New episodes just dropped of where we've been watching Death and Other Details on Hulu. Clue meets White Lotus. I feel like that's this show.
I thought it was more like Knives Out.
Oh yeah, true. Where it's like a private investigator. It's so, so good.
Your husband?
Grandmother? Danielle's been trying to reach you. Legal's close to having the signature pages for the Collier Mills deal. I think I heard them popping champagne.
Watch the line, watch the line. Yup.
Yep.
It's Friday night. I have plans with girlfriends. I'm just gonna do probably like a 2-drink cocktail kind of dinner. But I hate going to dinner with friends like ravenous, starving. Obviously, like it takes a while for the food to come. Like you want to be like engaged in the conversation. So I'm having a snack. Discovered a little cucumber tomato salad in the fridge. The best part about like living with a lover rather than living with like a roommate, if you find like your roommate's leftovers in the fridge and you eat them, like that's fucked up. But if you find like your lover's leftovers, like that's just something that he brought home for you. He brought it home for the family. You know what I'm saying? I can eat this guilt-free. We're so low on groceries. This is the vehicle for tipping. How sad. Serving rabbit.
You had like 7 other packages downstairs.
I ordered this horse print. If you guys follow Claire Purse, she had this horse print over her bed and she had an all white bed, and we just switched to all white bedding from Brooklinen, which I know like everyone and their mom has, and I thought it would be overhyped. It was not overhyped. It's actually very, very lovely. We got the Luxe Sateen, which is kind of that like hotel. It's like a mix between like a cotton feeling and like a satin feeling, but not like silk sheets. Like silk sheets feel slimy to me, but these feel really, really nice. So we just switched to that, and we finally got a print for above the bed. I'm so excited. It comes framed, which I feel like we never buy framed prints. We're usually too cheap for that. They didn't have any other options. I did not expect the box to be this big. We haven't like bought art or anything in so long.
Did you eat my Israeli salad?
Yeah, it was so good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There's some left though. Hello, baby gorgeous. Oh my god, it looks so good. Ah, I love her.
Ride the horse. Love. We gotta hang it.
I know, we gotta hang it. Do you want to do that now?
Sure.
Sure. I don't know how I'm feeling about those anymore. Also, ever since I got period blood on those, they're not hitting the same.
How did you even do that?
So I bled the bed and I was like trying to run to the bathroom, but these were on the floor. Like we leave them before bed, and this is the little trickle. Wah, wah.
We should toss them.
No, don't toss them. I don't know the next steps.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Good. We've never, in the 2 years that I've lived here, we've never had art above the bed. I feel like it should be, I don't know, I always think everything should be lower because I'm like 2 feet tall. You know? Switch. Can I hold it, you think? Is it heavy? You don't think it should be a little lower?
Just let me see it a little lower. I think it should be the top of it.
Uh-huh.
Should be in line with this.
Oh, I was thinking that should be like middle.
Middle of what?
Like the middle. Like that, this should be in the middle of the bed frame and the door top.
Say that again.
I was thinking this should live in the middle of the bed frame and where the door top is. So like
You're saying like the middle should be with this?
the middle should be in the middle. Yeah. Why aren't you understanding me? This to this is the full space. This would be like the middle. So rather than
in between here.
yes, in the middle of in between.
That doesn't mean what you're saying.
Switch.
Between these two.
Yeah, that was my thought. In the middle of the middle.
I think that doesn't do our ceilings justice.
We have towering ceilings.
Yeah, like it opens up the room. If you hang something down here, it makes the room feel a lot shorter. If you put it up here, it opens up the room.
I love when we both become interior designers. Well, it just opens up.
It does. Like we could just rest it on here.
I mean, obviously not bad.
Think about how short the room feels right now.
I think we did it. Do you think
Can't
it's
get
still a
more
little
centered than that.
I think it's centered.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
Okay, she's up. We finally figured out how to center it. Does anyone else like... Nothing makes me bicker with Jack, like putting up art and shit like that. Oh my god, it makes me crazy. I don't think I'm feeling these two pieces, so I think I'm gonna take these down and we're gonna do some shelves up here. Radio Star, which I thought was gonna be like a sister restaurant of Radio Bakery, because naturally, but no, it's a completely different restaurant group. It's the same group that does Glasserie, which is kind of a Mediterranean restaurant in Greenpoint, but it's really far in Greenpoint. Like, it's almost in the water, but it's actually the first restaurant that me and Jack ever went to, like, in the neighborhood right after I moved in. Slash, if you have knotty hair and you've been looking for a new leave-in, the Divinas Oi all-in-one milk, this product has superpowers. Like, I just don't understand. It detangles my hair immediately in like a Suave for Kids Apple like level of detangle, where like before I got this haircut, I could not just like run a hairbrush through my hair without washing it first and like deep conditioning, but this always does the trick. It's also a deep conditioner. Sorry, not deep, a leave-in conditioner. And it's also a heat protectant. Like, all you need is one. Oh my god, and it smells insane. It smells incredible. And Davina's is like a lesser known brand in the States. I feel like it's not like a hyped brand. Like all of their products are amazing. And if you live in Greenpoint, I get them at this place, Zoe's Beauty Supply. It's kind of like a mom and pop curated beauty store. It kind of reminds me of like a really baby Ulta, but I love that they're local and like there's never a line, you know what I mean? Like sometimes Sephora, even when it's convenient to go, just feels like a to-do, and I would rather go, honestly, I would rather buy beauty online, but you need to swatch stuff, like especially with complexion products. Someone DM'd me the other day being like, hey, like tips for shade matching. I got nothing. Every time I shade match myself online, like I'm going off vibes and a prayer. Like I literally don't know, but for some reason I'm really good at it. When you edit yourself and look at yourself as much as I do between like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, I know my face at this point. But this is like my ideal Friday. Like I love going to a restaurant that I haven't been to before, something new, but it's not too far from my apartment, so I can just like glide and slither home. Could I have body showered? Yes, like my hair wasn't that dirty, but like a full body shower before bed just hits different. Jack also went out to dinner with friends tonight, so like he'll come back and we'll convene and we'll watch a show. Okay, he's not home, so I feel like we can like talk really freely about this, but if you follow me on TikTok, honestly, if you follow me on all fucking platforms, you already know this because I won't shut the fuck up, but we went ring shopping. We did. We went last weekend. We went to Greenwich Street Jewelers. If you're in New York and like you're also embarking on this journey, this is not shocking. Like this is something that him and I have been talking about in terms of like timeline for a while. Like this didn't really sneak up on me, like this happening this year. On Valentine's Day, I was talking with him about a conversation that I had with friends about like whether or not I wanted to go to the jeweler and like ring shop and pick something out with him versus like a total surprise. My friend had gone with her girlfriends, like drink champagne. It just like sounded like a really fun and like special moment to like look at stuff you like and then like be like, okay, go back to your partner and be like, okay, this is what I want. They design it and then you're totally surprised. He says to me, he's like, no pressure, but I did book an appointment and it's next weekend, so you can either take that appointment with your friends or like you can go with me, like whatever you're feeling. And I was like, I guess that's how it's like traditionally supposed to go, but like him and I are really collaborative to the point where I'm like, okay, did I really need to know that? Or I feel like I really do know everything. So I was like, I was shocked. Right, I keep pausing and thinking that he's here. Anyway, I can talk about this while he's in the house, but it feels nice when it's just us girls. So when he told me he had it booked, I was like, no, 100%, I want to go with you. And thank God, now having, and like everyone's journey is different, right? But like now having gone in and seeing how many micro decisions from like natural to lab grown, which we're definitely gonna do a lab grown. I feel like I've always had an idea in my brain of what I want shape wise, but like I just don't really know anything else. Otherwise, like I didn't know what color, bam, whatever. But I really wanted to have an open mind and just try on everything. Cause like even if I hate it, I have the peace of mind knowing that I saw it and I know that I hate it. Hello. Guess who just took a full body shower? Are you gonna shower? Oh. You wanna lay into bed with me with your dirty, sweaty, sticky?
When was I sweating?
You didn't sweat today? Lazy. Tamika.